to explain how crude oil is naturally formed, how it accumulates underground, and why it's a key energy source. 1. What is crude oil? Crude oil is classified as a fossil fuel and is used as a major source of energy around the world. It is not manufactured, but instead is formed naturally beneath the Earth's surface. This process takes millions of years, and it begins with the death of tiny organisms deep within prehistoric oceans. In this video, the step-by-step formation of crude oil will be described, and key safety precautions related to petroleum processes will be explained. 2. Why is it important in energy and manufacturing? State that its formation is a slow natural process over millions of years. Crude oil is classified as a fossil fuel and is formed from ancient organic matter that was buried and compressed beneath the Earth's surface. Step-by-step formation process. Step 1. Accumulation of organic matter. 8. Over millions of years, layers of dead organisms were deposited on the ocean floor. Millions of years ago, microscopic plants and animals lived in the sea. 6. Dead plants and marine organisms settle on ocean floors. When they died, their remains were buried on the seafloor by layers of mud and sand. 7. Covered by sediment layers. His matter was isolated from oxygen, preventing it from rotting and allowing preservation. Step 2. Burial and pressure. 10. Layers build up over time. As more layers of sediments were deposited, the pressure and temperature on the buried material were increased. 11. Pressure and heat increased. These conditions compressed the organic remains, and over time, chemical changes were initiated. The materials were slowly transformed, deep within the Earth's crust. 12. The organic matter was buried under thick layers of sediment, and pressure was increased gradually. Step 3. Heat and chemical reactions. 14. Heat and time transform organic matter into hydrocarbons. At depths between 2,000 and 4,000 meters, intense heat and pressure caused chemical reactions to occur. 15. Through chemical reactions induced by heat, the buried material was transformed into liquid and gaseous hydrocarbons. Through a process called thermal decomposition, the organic material was converted into hydrocarbons, the base compounds of crude oil and natural gas. These reactions occurred slowly, over millions of years. Step 4. Migration and trapping. 17. Oil moves through porous rock until trapped under non-porous rock. Once the hydrocarbons were formed, they migrated upward through porous rock layers. This movement was caused by differences in pressure. 18. Hydrocarbons were migrated through porous rock layers and were eventually trapped beneath impermeable rock formations. The hydrocarbons were guided through tiny spaces in the rock, traveling great distances underground. Step 5. Oil reservoir formation. 20. Eventually, the migrating oil and gas were trapped beneath non-porous, impermeable rock. These barriers prevented the hydrocarbons from escaping to the surface. Crude oil is now stored in underground reservoirs, waiting to be extracted. 21. Oil reservoirs were formed as a result of this process and are located deep beneath the Earth's surface. In these locations, petroleum reservoirs were formed. These underground formations are now accessed through drilling. 3. 5 safety precautions. 2. Protective equipment must be worn during oil drilling and exploration. Personal protective equipment, PPE, must be worn during all drilling and production activities to reduce injury risk. 3. Gas detection systems should be installed to prevent inhalation of toxic gases. Gas detectors must be used to monitor for flammable or toxic gases, especially hydrogen sulfide. 4. Emergency shutdown systems must be in place to handle blowouts. Well control systems must be installed to prevent blowouts during drilling operations. 5. Proper handling of high-pressure systems must be ensured. High-pressure pipelines must be inspected regularly to prevent leaks and failures. 6. Flammable materials must be stored in designated areas away from ignition sources. All flammable materials must be stored away from ignition sources, and proper fire safety systems must be in place. Conclusion. By understanding the natural formation of crude oil, petroleum engineers are better equipped to locate and extract these valuable resources in a safe and efficient manner. Crude oil is not made in factories or labs. It is a natural product of organic matter, pressure, heat, and time. Understanding this formation process helps petroleum engineers locate and safely extract it. With the proper safety measures and technology, the petroleum industry continues to supply energy to the world in a responsible and efficient way.